Okay, let's make things clear. People have been speculating since the beginning that XRP would hit the huge $10,000 mark, and some even said it would happen. That prediction just got a huge boost. We're talking about Larry Fent from BlackRock endorsing this picture, and he's not just talking about a poor $10,000 per XRP. Whoa, he's making it sound like it has to be done right away. Before we get into today's topic in more depth, let's talk quickly about Base. I need a small favor. To be a part of our amazing group, all you have to do is click the like button, subscribe, and bell. Imagine that big names in finance like BlackRock and Vanguard are now actually thinking about using XRP to send money between countries. Do not worry, things will get better. Some people have talked about BlackRock. BlackRock is thinking about putting out an ETF that is focused on XRP. What you heard is true, but there's more. Larry Fink isn't done yet. He's looking at the huge $3 trillion real estate market to try to figure out what the future holds for it. You guessed it. The XRP record is ready to turn the whole amount into tokens. A huge $1.2 quadrillion from the ISDA International Swaps and Traders Association is set to run through it. We're not just talking about $10,000 per XRP, that's nothing. There is a chance that the value of each XRP could reach $60,000. We should move on to the next part because this part is mind-blowing. Larry, thinking of BlackRock, sprung another surprise. He's not just talking, he's also acting. A clip in the next part of our movie shows how Ripple and its digital asset XRP are about to become very important. That will get people's attention. We won't have to wait any longer because Larry seems to be confirming that BlackRock is making progress on an XRP ETF. Feel free to watch this clip now. One way we're legitimizing Bitcoin and making it safer is by looking forward to the release of a Bitcoin ETF. Allow me to say this. Are you going to make another ETF? It might be fun to have an XRP ETF. You have Ether out there. That's true. Think about XRP. Would you like to answer that? I can't do what you want me to do. I do a good job. You should stop giving me the rap. Thank you. These past few days have been full of strange events in the world of cryptocurrencies. This is especially true for XRP on the popular market crypto.com, where its value skyrocketed to an incredible $43,000. This is not a one-time thing. This is part of a growing trend of XRP's value going up quickly. Don't forget that we talked about a $7,000 XRP mistake on a big trading site. It was only last week, but things are looking up for crypto.com right now, and it looks like sudden rises in the value of XRP are happening more and more on a number of markets. But let's talk about something totally different. This is something I found after doing a lot of research, and it's just as interesting as BlackRock or the general rise in the XRP market. We're going to talk about Gary Gensler, the well-known SE's head who took over for Jake. Gensler always labels XRP as a security. This part is interesting. Gary's brother, Robert M. Gensler, is amazingly close to Gary. In age, Robert is a very important guy at T. Price. If you look more closely, as its vice president at the time, you'll see that TR Price isn't just any investment firm. With big positions in XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, it is one of the big players. The fact that Gary Gensler of the SEC is still calling XRP a security makes this link more interesting. Gary Gensler, his twin brother, puts a lot of money into a financial firm that has a big stake in RP and other cryptocurrencies. This leads us to an interesting possibility in the fascinating twos, which brings up a number of issues about the complicated forces at work in Bitcoin investments and laws. Could the company have big positions in all three cryptocurrencies? And Vice President of TR Price, Robert Gensler, knows something no one else does about how XRP could be like Bitcoin and Ethereum. This idea gets support when you consider that the SEC has publicly denied that insider trading has happened. Many times, investigations into insider dealing and market manipulation have shown that the SEC is doing some strange things, even though many studies and reports say they are not. New CC leaders' relatives seem to be teaching their family members about how digital assets might no longer be considered securities. After the asset is officially labeled as not safe, these relatives start investing right away. In this case, buying low and selling high makes these family and friends a lot of money as the value goes through the roof. Let's look at how likely it is that Robert and Gensler got inside information from Gary Gensler about the SEC's possible loss and a case against XRP. If Congress knew this, they might try to get a settlement. It's possible that this will lead to a deal between the SEC and Ripple Labs. Alert buyers have a great chance to put money into XRP right now. Seeing how money is leaving XRP for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrency projects, on the other hand, adds another twist to the tale. There is a lot of talk in the cryptocurrency world that XRP could reach $10,000, $20,000, $20,000, or even $60,000. This is especially true for analysts like Jack who have been bullish on the asset. The Rippler predicts a sharp rise in value that could go over $589. Even though it's a bold prediction, it shows how people are talking and thinking more about XRP and its possibilities in the cryptocurrency space. People on Wall Street are interested in the XRP pie, and I think an XRP ETF will be the first big move. But let's look into this situation more deeply than meets the eye. Some experts think that JP Morgan has made some interesting claims that have caught the attention of a former Ripple director. This news made me scratch my head, and it's something we need to look into further. This is how the story goes. Ben Armstrong, a well-known figure in the crypto world, responded to some questionable comments CLS made about JP Morgan's involvement in XRP. Armstrong used to be linked to the BitBoy cryptocurrency name. Armstrong says that JP Morgan has bought a lot of XRP tokens, 7.5 million of them. He goes on to say that this is equal to about 7.5% of JP Morgan's total wealth. But wait, this explanation of math seems very wrong. When you look at how much 7.5 million XRP is worth now, 4.46 million, that's not even 7.5% of JP Morgan's wealth, since the bank's total assets are worth a huge $3.89 trillion as of 2023. Even so, Armstrong's math doesn't quite make sense. Armstrong talks about how important JP Morgan's alleged strategy is, showing that we have a story about Wall Street giants like JP Morgan possibly making moves in the crypto scene, especially with XRP. Even though the math might be a little off, the idea of big banks getting into the area is something to think about. He says that they are quietly storing XRP, which will make JP Morgan a major player in the Bitcoin world. It points to a bigger pattern of how traditional banking is interacting with the world of digital currencies, with some interesting changes happening around XRP. Armstrong, the giant of asset management, has also been criticized for making strong comments. His claims that BlackRock had recently gotten approval from its stockholders are making a lot of noise. At the moment, the Bitcoin ETF's funding goal is XRP. Portfolio Armstrong kept going after that. He is also paying attention to the current court case between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. His research shows that these huge financial companies are optimistic about XRP's future, even though this court drama is still going on. That being said, if this trend of accumulation is real, it would mean that big banks are betting on XRP, even though the cryptocurrency's legal situation isn't always clear. Wall Street was always going to start using Bitcoin. It seemed like a pipe dream when I first talked about this more than 5 years ago. That being said, I have to kindly disagree with you since you think XRP won't go where Bitcoin is now. If it doesn't happen now, it will happen when the time is right. Even though Armstrong's art may not tell the whole story, watch how the plot changes in response to his. Shocking claims. Matt Hamilton, a former director of Ripple, added a healthy dose of skepticism. He questioned the legitimacy of such a buy and what effect it would really have on XRP, given how valuable the token is. After that, Hamilton looks at the supply plan. There are 100 billion XRP in circulation, so 7.5 million XRP is only 0.075% of our talk. Hamilton joked, I think this is a joke about what Armstrong said. As a cheesy nod to how often Armstrong's comments are unrealistic, it suggests that you might need a funny view to make sense of it all. Let's break down the math since it speaks for itself. Hamilton was right on the money when he used the numbers to show how wrong the first claim was. It's clear that the numbers don't add up, but this made me think. How did this strange story get started? As you know, I did some study and found the source, which is a big one. This shows how important it is to stay sharp and aware in the difficult and often unclear field of cryptocurrency reporting. I'm here to help. You use the real scoop to get through these rough waters. Keep in mind that I'm not a licensed financial planner, and the video's material is only meant to make you laugh. Before making any financial choices, I always tell my viewers to do their homework and talk to professionals. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you liked the movie. Also, turn on alerts to be the first to know when I add new content. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next movie. Watch out.